What's good, guys? I hope you guys are enjoying the episodes and the clips that come along with it. But if you want to see this full episode in its whole entirety, go and subscribe to the Too Wild podcast. Link will be down below in the description. And this whole entire podcast will be dropping live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember you asked me about StockX, right? I'll tell you what my problem with them. This has happened like
You've had problems with StockX in the past. Data leaks, and you got shoes bought on your account.
Yeah, I've had a lot of issues. Now, one thing I'll say is every issue's been fixed. So I still use StockX for that reason. It's not like if it never got fixed, I would not mess with them. But last night, I sold a pair of the Royalty 12s, size 9. I got taxes. I don't need it. I sold it, and it's like error occurred on our behalf. The buyer's payment method did not go through, so please retry like selling again. So I went and sold it again, and it went through. And then I woke up this morning, and the first one went through. So I had 2 sales of Royalty 12s on StockX. So I had to contact them. You can actually see the green over there, right? Like, so I had to go through and do all that. And they're all like, "We're giving you this one-time wave cancellation. Like, you better give me that damn one time."
It's your fault.
Yeah, like, I don't know what it is about that. Like, have you ever tried to sell something on StockX and then the axe keep going down? And like it'd be like error, and it keeps going down and down and down.
People just put bids out that aren't real, and then you just have to keep losing that money if you want to actually sell it. And it's because they're trying to pick up a new person each time because someone's bid might have been from 6 months ago, and that car is
that makes a lot of sense now that I think about it, because that usually does happen with older shoes that people probably got out of, and those are going, by the way, to those 700s. I had to let them go. I
don't have any of those right now.
Yeah, I commend you for being able to let go of this stuff. I get really attached to it, but I'm doing better, and I'm getting rid of a lot of doubles and stuff now too. I got a downside. Like, I'm just getting swarmed in by sneakers at this time. And
that's why I kind of did it, because like if you think like think about if you had sold off each month like 30 to 50 pairs and kind of not slim down as much as me, but like slim down, maybe say 20, 30 pairs each month. Then like when you're here, it's like you're not having, because now it's like probably harder to go through and find old shoes that you want to get rid of. And then for me, I try to do it when it's more current of a shoe, because like I'll go buy 10 shoes for under $200. I like some of them, but I can't get some of them in my size for that specific video. So it's like like how I fix that is by selling them, and if I really want them, I'll buy them in my size. But like I'll sell them, and it's still current. It's people want that shoe because it's out right then.
Yeah,
which makes it a little bit easier also. But also holding on to shoes, they could double in value. Because I've sold shoes I sold 3 pairs of the Union Jordan 1s in the red and black colorway for $800 each. Those are like $2,500 now.
Yeah, and so I'll hold on to that thought, because that's the funniest thing ever though. But what you said is correct. Like, yeah, like you got to pick and choose what shoe to hold and whatnot. Like, for instance, I have a pair of double of Concords. That's good. I won on that. Yep. But like a Puma, like a Dreamer, I could have sold it, or something of like that. People are not going to even like New Balance Omni ones, like Kawhi joints. Like, that was like a time period type of shoe. Mm-hmm. But speaking of Union ones, I was talking to Kais about this, and I was actually watching this with Gordon. Gordon's been doing a lot of film with me lately. Salutes to Gordon. But I was dying out laughing of the sneaker of the year 2018, and how much I was defending that Blazer, and like look at the fast forward, and like in reality, Kais was right. Like the Union was the shoe of that year. Like the Union went from like 600 then,
but it wasn't at the time.
Yeah, it was like 600 then though. Yeah, because I remember Ari bought a pair at SneakerCon for like 600, and now it's like you said 20.
I sold a blue and red pair for $580. Like I bought them for $650, sold them for $580. Like,
do you remember what side you were on back then? I'm gonna do, because Kais is coming in December. I'll probably hit you up too. I would love for us to sit and react to that video and like argue.
I wasn't in that video, I don't think, or was I?
I think he was there. Wait.
Jacob was hard on the Blazers, I think.
He was hard on the elements, these joints. Like the element yellow, the white one with the cork on it.
He's wrong. He's very wrong.
The cork ones, remember?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember where
I did not like the tan.
I feel like you was there. Maybe you wasn't.
I remember it, and I think I watched it. I don't think I was in it.
Because I know for sure you was at the Arizona one that we did, but maybe you just couldn't make it that. I think you might have went to like Bahamas or something weird or something. It was something you be going on where vacations like randomly, but there's a reason why you weren't there because you was going to every sneaker con. Like it is what it is, but it's just a funny video because Kais got me and him and Jacob was so pressed on those damn those elements. Like them shits went and left. The Blazer, I'm over here preaching on the Blazer.
Blazer's a good long time, but it's not like I don't think it's gonna be a of the year shoe.
Yeah,
the Union for sure. Like you can't. It's hard to argue now. Like are you gonna do a video for this year for shoe of the year? Yeah, definitely. I want to do one. I wouldn't mind doing something like we did before, like get some people together in a room and do it. So you need to have all the shoes out.
Yeah, I would. So
if I had to guess right now,
I was
pick Mom and your.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. That's probably gonna be the shoe. Probably.
That's funny. Those dipped way low. I just bought a pair for my buddy Blake for his birthday, and I bought a pair for, dude, way too much money at the peak.
7. It was more?
Over $1,000, like $1,200.
Oh, wow. If you see any, like on my side, just let me know. I'm on the hunt for them. And it is what it is. Like, I'm just trying to get a pair. I remember when they were 300. Like, I could have got them for like 300.
But I'm saying, I remember 1,000. Like, and I mean, it's probably the store I bought it at. They were taxing a bit. They were like $750, $800 at the time.
Is there a store in Atlanta?
Yeah.
I think I know what it is. I'm not going to say nothing.
I know I don't think you know what it is. I've only been there a couple times.
But is it well known?
Can we mute it?
Huh?
Can we bleep out which one it is?
I'll just talk to you later about it. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, is it on a video?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like this, but there's a store I heard that's great, but I just heard that they kind of got some crazy prices, basically. But
that happens, and it happens because they buy up a lot of inventory at once to try to get in.
Yeah.
And they paying whatever because they need inventory.
Yeah.
And then they charge that, and it's fine. That's how it is. You're not going to get StockX prices. You used to be able to go in and say, I want StockX price. You can't do it anymore. It's convenience fee.
I don't know if it's just personal, if he messes with me or what it is, but Souls for me has some pretty good prices.
Yeah, no, I like that store. It's
I know like you kind of showed it to me, and then Gordon showed it, and I've been going up there. I just did a video recently, got those 450s. Like his prices are like
they got good inventory too.
Yeah,
selection.
Yeah, very good.
We've been finding it's kind of like Tony and I have both at the same time been kind of like finding new stores. It's like I had my cycle, you had your cycle of stores, and then we both were just like we got to do something different. So you have your series. And then I had my series, and once my first episode of my trade series, I had went to all the stores I normally go to. I was like, I've done 100 videos at these stores. I have to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
So then I started looking around. Where I found a lot of mine was ATATF. Shout out KO. He made a post.
Yeah.
And put all the stores that were like some of his favorite stores in the city. And that I knew most of them in there, probably 90% of them. But in the comments is where I really found a lot of people making recommendations of stores that are smaller and maybe they hadn't known about yet. And I just kind of screenshotted and went to a bunch of those different stores. And I've hit there's so if you really like look into it, there's so many retail stores.
There's one I just found out was in Tucker.
I don't even know about that.
Yeah, it's one.
There's one in Macon.
Yeah. I was gonna say too, like one I know from my boy Skinny. He's in South Carolina, Columbia, but it's called Cola Kicks, but there's a Cola Kicks in Augusta. So there's one for you to check out too. That's like a nice, like, and I'm a road trip, like it'd be definitely dope. But yeah, they're everywhere. So, the sky's the limit as far as like where we can go with this, with the series and with the store. So it's cool to see that happening though. Like I'm happy for Atlanta in general with that. So
I've seen a lot of conversation of them wanting more retail stores.
Yeah,
but the problem is
it's just tough.
Nothing at retail and these retail stores, as much as we have, like Amamanier, Social Status, they're not getting a ton of Wish. Like I haven't got a release ever from Wish. I've never won one of the raffles.
Damn.
I've been trying.
Yeah.
Since 2016. Like I've never won one thing. It's I've gone there for releases and tried to wait in line, but it's all like the people, like, if you've been to those releases, the people in Atlanta who are the regulars at these places, they're at the front of that line somehow, some way.
Mm-hmm.
And like, even if they're behind you, they're going to find their way in front of you because they're like, they know everybody there. Like, that's just how it is. Like, and so like, I never was successful going to those. I was always like, they dropped the Travis Jordan 1 highs, and I got there. My boy hit me up about it, and he's like, yo, they're dropping right now. I got there within 20 minutes, and I was probably like 20th in line, and there was 4 people in front of me that we didn't get it. They had like 16 pairs or something. So I ended up buying a pair off of one of the guys that I saw for like $700.
Yeah, I never hit on Wish on anything special, but I've definitely picked up pairs from them.
Oh yeah.
And as far as like what I've hit on the most in Atlanta, believe it or not, is Linux and Nike. they usually have a lot of stock too. So like, you know, that's why I've been like successful with them. So
yeah.
Let me check these up. Everything's good. Everything's perfect though.
One thing with podcasting is shit goes wrong sometimes.
Yeah, nah, I'm already ready.
We filmed a whole podcast with Nick, my cameraman. We filmed a whole episode and telling his whole backstory, and the mics didn't record. And so we had to use scratch audio. It was outside.
Oh God,
so bad.
Yeah, and it's always like when it's like messed up. It's like the greatest like one. Like you like bro, I cannot recreate that. Like I got to keep that 100.